You've probably heard of all different ways to predict what kind of winter it will be here in Central Texas. You could look to squirrels, maybe woolly caterpillars, or even the Farmer's Almanac.
Well, we've also received quite a few emails from you asking about the abundance of acorns this year around here. All new at 5, KXAN's Natalie Stoll has more on how all the outlooks compare.
The winters that I remember being really, really bad were always predicted by the elderly people, not just with their bones, but with things that they looked at in nature.
Rebecca Ponder lives in Austin now, but she grew up in rural Arkansas where nature predicted the weather pattern.
If the squirrels had real bushy tails and all, they'd say, oh, it's probably going to be a cold winter.
Another creature said to give a winter outlook, the woolly worm or woolly bear caterpillar. It said its color or how thick its hair is indicates how rough a winter will be. And what about all those acorns? Damon Waite with the Lady Bird Johnson Wildflower Center says it's a phenomenon called masting, when a large number of trees reproduce at the same time.
The masting happens every 3 to 5 years, and a lot of studies have been done to see if it's correlated to weather, and it turns out that it's not. So just because there's a bumper crop of acorns this year, you can't say anything about if it's going to be a cold, wet winter or a warm, dry one or anything like that.
Another popular forecasting tool is the Old Farmer's Almanac. This year's forecast is calling for a mild yet wetter winter here in Central Texas, and that's a little bit different than what the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's outlook.
Well, this is obviously going to be a La Nina winter, and La Nina is likely to continue through the spring. And so in La Nina winters, in our part of the country, we will be drier than normal typically and a little warmer than average too.
But that doesn't mean temperatures won't drop.
Now, will we see freezing temperatures this winter? You bet. Could we see some ice or snow this winter? Yes, but it's less likely during a La Nina pattern.
And as for the Farmer's Almanac,
studies I've seen indicate a coin flip is about as accurate as the Old Farmer's Almanac predictions.
But Rebecca trusts something else.
I kind of go with my bones.
In South Austin, Natalie Stoll, KXAN Austin News.